Today, guys, it is my birthday. You guys will not see this until tomorrow, which will be the 12th. Oh my goodness. Lilo, you're such a cutie patootie, but you're... Oh, she's so cute. Hi. Okay, guys. Good morning. This... I don't know what else to do but to laugh. This is my barn in the morning. It's freaking pandalarium at this point. We have never had so many mamas and so many babies. Ah, there's poop everywhere. Poop and goats everywhere. Rude. Oh. But. It is awesome. So I just wanted to give you guys, I don't know where to start, guys. This situation has vastly improved. These guys were kind of hanging back with the sickly lamb, and she'd call out to them, and you know, they're siblings, and I think there's some like solidarity there, and they would come back to her and lay with her, and which is amazing. But they also weren't jumping and running and playing like you'll see right here in this video. Hi, babies. What's going on? Your sister left you. You gonna mess with one of the spicy nugs? Oh, goodness. Because they were just kind of like, you know, chilling with their sister and doing the thing lambs do, which is they stick together. So thus far, guys, I'm feeding 6 goats in here because I have full stall, full stall, full stall, full stall, full stall, and it's just crazy. So this is what I walk into every morning, which stresses me out a little bit because I don't like hay on the floor. And on top of the hay, there's tons of poop, and Miss Cookie's always scratching her butt on the milk stand, and somebody decided to just, why would you pee? Why would you not? I mean, I know it's no different to you guys, but you don't have to pee on the milk stand. You could just pee on the floor. And there's babies everywhere, and it feels unsanitary, but it's not any less. How much can you poop in one night? Good Lord. I wasn't planning on making a poop video, but goodness. You guys, well, you're eating well, I guess. You could say that. So we got, who do we got where here? We got Chuck in here and Gizmo. Oh, you busted your cap off. I'm going to have to put you some new coating on there. Good job, you goober. And Gizzy's in here. And this is going to be, this is normally my nursery stall, and I think we have never had, I don't know what I think, guys, good night. We have never had so many babies free roaming in Gen Pop. We've never really had Gen Pop until last winter. Good morning, or when are you getting babies? She was due on the 9th. But I checked her last night, she still has full ligaments. Her udder hasn't done anything. Excuse me, ma'am. Good morning. I'm sorry. Hi. Hi. Miss Moon Moon. So we've never had babies and mamas just free roaming in the barn at night before, and we had a very nice system. You kid over there, and then 2 weeks later your babies go in here, and you kid over there, and 2 weeks, and then you end up with 20 babies in this stall, and everybody's happy, and all the moms have their stalls, and right now I feel like it's just pandalarium. So, catching up, she's doing fine. Keeping the babies fat and happy. Hi, thanks, Gizzy. That's not Gizmo. Yeah, guys, you talk about you're having trouble figuring out which babies are which. I know it's harder when you're just watching every day, but I still mix them all up. You're not Gizmo, you're Glitch, you're Stitch, Lilo, Honey. I got babies everywhere. Captain Glow in the Dark over there. So it was so cute, guys. I brought him over this morning, and Frosty was over here, and she ran around the corner and met me at the door and just kind of nuzzled him a little bit and got him on her teeth and gave him little hugs. I want to talk about that situation in a minute. There were a lot of comments yesterday about that. This, guys, you guys have seen by now. Good morning, Mom. Hi. Look at you, gorgeous. Oh, I know. Still sketchy. Wow. So this is the little hunchy baby, guys. Look at her. Hi, little man. Good morning. Your nose is still bruised. Yes. How are you? Can I pet you? Thank you. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Hi. So yeah, guys, so this little guy, Sir Fluffington Jr., SFJ, ended up being the only one, and I think I explained everything, and as you guys can see, she's kind of, you can see it dangling back there, she's kind of getting rid of the last of her afterbirth and things. This little girl right here, guys, I mean, I came over here, I think it was around 7 or 8 p.m. last night, and checked her udder, and these two had just had it completely drained. You doing good, Mama. I also, after the video, I came over here and gave her antibiotics just in case, with the amount of gook and gross that was in there, if she had any little tears, she could have got a pretty major infection. But this is the hunchy lamb. And I know, guys, and I took a lot of flack, but the thing is, I don't want to say Mom is always best in nature, because I think actually that little Mama was starting to kind of make the decision to let that little one die in order to preserve the life of the two healthy, strong ones, which, you know, as a mom, that is in the wild, that is really the best case scenario for her, is she can't be held back by one lamb that's going to get everybody killed or cause everybody to die. So she will abandon that lamb and make sure that the two that are strong and healthy do survive. So I think that's what was happening, but look at you. And I don't remember everything I said in the video, guys. It was a lot. It was crazy. I was digging my hand inside of her and scraping out all the gross, nasty, dead blood and dead whatever was left of anything that didn't turn into a baby, and it was pretty gross, and there was a lot going on, but she started acting suspect of this one a little bit. So what I did essentially was I picked her up, I lifted her tail, and I put blood. There was a big, pile of birth material on the floor there, and I just stuck her butt right in that material. And Mama was good with that. And then she started acting a little suspect when she was sniffing the rest of her. She was like, you're supposed to be mine, and you smell a little different. So I went ahead and smeared blood on the rest of her and birth material. Up her body, definitely on her nose, because Mama likes to sniff the face, clean the face. They really do a really obsessive compulsive face cleaning. That's to make sure they're breathing, clean anything away that's obstructing their breathing and all that. So I smeared it all over her, on her face, on her butt, on her back. And Miss Pez was like, oh, yep, you're mine. Get in there and eat. Come over here last night. I've been checking on them around the clock, guys, and wow. Wow, she looks amazing. She was getting a little sketchy, guys. I want to get out of there. So we'll give this quite a few days to let them just build that bond and hope it doesn't break it. Well, good morning, Miss China Cat. Can you guys see her one eye? That is, she's been blinded in that one eye. So she doesn't like to be approached on her blind side for obvious reasons. And she has never turned into the big sweetie that... Oh, okay, we're gonna do it on camera though? Okay, well, I'll take that. Oh, Miss Chai Chai. Oh, look at you, honey. She's never been. Boots has gotten to the point where I can pick her up and give her good ear rubs, huh, baby? You were the most killer-ish when we got you guys. Well, thank you for that. So that's that scenario, guys, and that is, I mean, that could not have played out better. Rub some stink on it and let her have a new mama, and she has just, wow. I mean, go back and look at a couple videos with her in it where she was real hunchy and thin. All of her skin wrinkles were flopping around everywhere, but now she's filled that in and she's less wrinkly. She's building a little muscle mass already. I mean, just insane. It's insane. Fantastic. Fantastic, though. I love it. Hi. We start with zoomies at the beginning, I guess. What better way to do any video than just goat zoomies? Miss Mom. So, guys, there was some possible misunderstanding. I'm not sure. It's hard to glean from all the comments. You know, there's a lot of comments, and we're never going to put our goats in a situation where, like, oh, I want to make soap and sell soap, and the milk is the most important. Nope. If I wasn't able to sell another bar of soap, mom safety, mom health is always priority. It's never going to be about the milk. So this situation, we're not taking Frosty off. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I keep calling him Frosty, because he looks like a snowball. We're not taking President Snow off of Frosty so we can have her milk. The plan is to dry her off. It's actually the opposite of that. We're planning to dry her off, stop milking her, let her body snap back into shape, and breed her. I want to focus on you, but you keep coming to me. I know. Oh, well, that was brave. Okay, well, we'll just step out of that. We've kept our milk. We store it, we freeze it, and we stockpile it for winter. Because we know we're going to be that 5-6 months without milk. So all summer, we filter it, we put it in ice cube trays, we put it in the freezer, and then around January, February, we start using that milk to make soap to build towards the spring craft shows. Because by May, generally by May is when we really start into heavy craft show season. Now, February, March, April, sometimes we've done a couple small shows. We don't need that much soap. So we stockpile that milk. So when spring comes, we can start producing soap. And that'll get us through until we get into real milk with moms. So we'll have all of our soap made for May and June. And then we get into mom milk. And we use it that way. So what we've always wanted to do is have not always wanted to do, but kind of once we started into the soap, we wanted to get to a point where we had moms milking year round. So we kind of needed two groups of moms. We needed our normal spring moms giving birth in the spring, milking all the way through the summer, and then we needed a group of moms so we could dry off our summer girls, breed them for spring babies again, and then our spring babies spring moms that we bred would have babies in the fall, and they would start producing milk when we're drying off the other moms. That would give us milk year round. That, I think I made that super complicated. What are you doing? Okay. You gonna get up there? Mr. Sleepy, it's good to see you not asleep. So, the intent is to get a small group of moms, Frosty, Gummy, and Sugar Pie, to breed for fall. Now, she wasn't part of the plan because, well, there's so much has changed in the plan. With you guys know what happened when we went to I'm a Survivor, and the amazing response that you guys had in that. I can never thank Lester and Jamie enough. Just I cannot. But we had dried off the girls. We cut them off from milk. We were getting them ready for breeding for the winter, and you know, we need that time to let their bodies adjust and not be in milk production. And so we had dried off the girls. And now with the huge influx of soap sales, you guys are freaking amazing. We need that year-round milk. And for us, the best way to do that without having to save more than we could possibly save to make the quantity of soap that we're making is to have 2 sets of breeding moms. So we have winter milk and we have summer milk. So we plan to have her bred. She just didn't take. So then we're like, okay, well, we'll wait and we'll add a couple. What do you drink much? We'll have a few girls and we'll breed them in the spring and have fall babies, and that'll give us year-round milk. So that's kind of where that plan started taking place, was late last year. So then we're looking at who do we have and how many do we need to overwinter. So we do no craft seasons during the winter, so we don't need a huge amount of milk then. We still don't know what our max is on the Etsy site. So there's a lot of variables that are just up in the air, and how high is high? How much soap is too much soap? How much, you know, how much do you guys want? I guess is kind of where we are. So there's a lot of floating numbers. There's a lot of moving numbers. And so we just thought, let's get into a double set of girls. We'll have summer milk. We'll have winter milk. And we would never normally put another goat back into production that quickly, but she's been out for quite some time now because she's Ferdy's mom. So by the time she gets bred, we're thinking late May, mid to late May, she'll have had more than enough time to recover. So we want to get him off of her, dry her off, get him started on Puddin', because Puddin' can handle 4 or 5 babies easy. Like, I pulled like 20 ounces of milk off of her yesterday after she had been in here with her all night eating whatever she wanted. And I put Chunky Man on her in the morning, gave him a sip, and he's a piggy. He eats a lot. And I still pulled 20 ounces off of her. So she is built for milk. Huh, mama? So I think it's better to get Frosty dried off, get her bred, and put President Snow on her for the next 6 weeks, and it'll be no problem, and it won't be a miss. Like, she's gonna be feeding that baby for the next 8 weeks anyway, so it'll just be a little bit of an add-on. No big deal. She'll handle it like a champ. It'll be more difficult because she ain't that kind of girl, guys. When we're looking at Frosty and Puddin' does not want another baby on her. Maybe she'll warm up to the idea, but she's not that kind of girl. She's like, that's my baby right there, and get that other little piece of garbage away from my teat. So that's the goal. That's the plan. I just wanted to clarify that we're not taking him off of her so we can milk her. That's not what we're doing. We're taking him off so we can get her dried off, get her body back into good condition, and focus on getting her bred so that we can have winter milk with her and Sweet Gummy, which I'm so excited for. I cannot wait to get some babies from you. Yes. And Sugar Pie. So that's the catch up, guys. This one has about 50-50. Well, not 50-50. Maybe 25% of the time she is now rejecting the green lip mussel tablets. So we're kind of definitely maybe looking at... Hi, Gummy. I have hard enough problem focusing. And... okay, I'm sorry. Focus on the important things, right? Yeah, if you need a pet, you need a pet. Okay. So, I'm going to try to find her some CBD oil and see what that does for her, or if it can do anything for her, and then we'll go from there. But she's doing good when she gets up and gets going. She's not anywhere in danger of being put down at this point. That I don't even want to think about that. So I got a mess to clean up. I got to figure out how to get all of this moved into place and repositioned so I can get just the moms out that I need to get out to get milked, which for now is Moon Pie and Ginger. And I will go. Hi, Miss Licorice. You're up in a couple days, I think, honey. I think you're on milk in a couple days. And then this one I'm going to milk out anyway because she can handle all of that. And it's not about whether or not she can handle it, guys. Don't get me wrong. We wouldn't put her in milk production just because. The point is that this one little thing, and even with this one little cutie patootie, and that one, glow in the dark man, she is still... Hang on, let me pop in here real quick. Even though she's feeding her baby and we're getting snow on her, she is still tight. Like tight. Not as tight as she was yesterday, but she is tight. So it's just a matter of safety at this point to make sure that she doesn't get imbalanced. If she's drinking off of just one side, like what was happening with Moon Pie, she'll get an imbalance in her udder, which is bad, and she will end up, too tight, possible mastitis issues. So we definitely don't want that to happen, and we're gonna just take some milk off of her, and then just keep her in a nice place where she's not so tight. Like this side is really tight, that side is not tight. Hi. Good morning. Okay, guys. Happy birthday to me, baby goats everywhere. It's a good birthday present. Excuse me, ma'am. Gummy, you're not the gatekeeper. You're not. You're just not. So, baby goats everywhere. And I got to get to milking and get to moving. And that is all. And thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and sharing. We do appreciate it. We're growing like wildfire, guys. So if you have questions, I can't even get to all the questions anymore, but I'm still skimming. If you're new and you have questions, just ask, please, and hopefully I'll find them in the comments. Other than that, baby goat outs. You want to take us out today? Hello. Thank you. You're adorable. I love that they just like parade behind her. Whoa. Hi, Lilo. Your baby's trying to get some water. Mom, are we going to do lamb zoomies? It's hay ring fun now, guys. It's like a racetrack for babies. Oh, rude, ma'am. No. All right. Let's get you big mamas out of here. Going on, ladies. You guys are crazy. Ah! Goats everywhere. Who's that? Your mom isn't. Ugh. She's yelling for you, Mom. Did you? You gonna find her? There you go. Oh goodness. I thought I was finished, but they were being silly. Every time I turn on the camera, they stop being silly. Where'd you go? Your little voice. Oh. Where's your mama? That's not your mom. That is your papa.
Here comes Mom. Mom's coming to them. Oh, that's funny. Dad gives them a sniff though. Say hi, Dad.